hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vic. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, hey girl, hey, thank you for coming back. As you guys can see, I ended up doing another braid style. This is the style of the summer. You already know the curls. Look at the band. Come on, a curly bang on braids. Who do you know? This hair is really good. Right now it's in its dump state. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the video so you guys can see how the package came, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the hair.
The hair that we'll be using today is from ygwigs. I got the double drone deep wave bulk human hair for braiding. I got 3 bundles, and the first bundle was an 18 and then the other 2 were 22 inches. Now I will say their packaging is really good, and the hair is gonna arrive safely. I do give you some goodies, which I'll show you guys what I got in a little bit, but here are the 3 bundles. The sticker just tells you what the length is, so then you don't get confused. You know exactly what's what. Now I will say the hair smells fine. It was no bad smell or nothing. The hair is really soft. I will say the texture feels good, is exactly how it looks on the website. You can pass your hands through it, no complaints at that. The shedding is non-existent. What shedding? And this is also good. Instead of like cutting bundles, you get more hair out of your money. I think this is very good. But yeah, the hair is very bouncy as well. Now I'm just showing you guys the goodies that came. They gave me a comb, a little edges brush. You can't go wrong with that. Wig cap. Like, you can never have enough. Okay, a couple essentials that you're gonna need, some clips, and then they also gave me a crochet hook. I've never seen one that small. And then lastly, they sent me these things, which these are really good if you're gonna do some micro links. But anyway, let's get into this video.
Look how full this hair is already. Okay. It's so full. I bet it's gonna look so much better once I dip it in hot water. But I'm gonna show you guys how I'm doing this braids with this hair. And that's where we at. I'm gonna bring you guys up close and personal.
Okay, my love, so you're gonna start by parting your hair, obviously. If you're new to this channel, I always do 2 or 1 braid, and then if you need any more explanation, you could just rewatch the video. I also have another video about this hairstyle, so if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome. It's in my hair playlist. Anyway, so I'm parting the hair, clipping the other side away. I just went ahead and added my shining gem just to make sure I grab all the little hairs in the front. That's the hair that I used. The only reason I picked that hair is because it was shorter, and I knew I wanted my braids to be shorter than the curls because I wanted more curls than braids. That's the hair that we'll be using today. A lot of people using shining gem on it. I did not want to waste my product, so I used conditioner and water on mine. Then I went ahead and started splitting off little pieces that I was going to be adding into my braid. For every braid, I ended up using about 6 to 8 curly pieces, just to give you guys an estimate if you want to get the fuller look. If you don't, you can do less. If you do, you do more, just depending on how you want it. This hair was really easy to section, as you can see. And honestly, I like the hair better because I just feel like it's easier. If you want to use shining gem, you go ahead. It works better for some people, but I'm just letting you guys know that I use conditioner and water. Then I went ahead and split my section into 3 pieces so I can start braiding. I put my first piece of hair, and I always make sure that in the front, I add my curls like all the way to the bottom. So right after I put in my first piece of braiding hair, I'm going to go ahead and add my curly piece because I want to have curls at the top of my head. That also adds to that fuller look. The closer you put them to the top, the more curly it's going to be, the more fluffy. Because sometimes people's hair is just fluffy at the bottom but not at the top. But I definitely knew I wanted it fluffy everywhere. So I went ahead and put that curly piece onto the other side so I don't braid it in, and then I'm going to add my other piece of braiding hair and just keep braiding down. Go ahead and braid, and then I'm going to go ahead and add another braiding hair because I want it to be a little bit thicker. It's a little thin right now. Once I add my braiding piece, I'm going to go ahead and just braid a little bit more. And then if I want to add another piece, depending on how it feels in my hand, I can go ahead. Now I'm just grabbing my other second curly piece. As you can see, I don't braid too far down. I like to keep my curls closer to each other. Like I said, that contributes to how full your hair is going to look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get that curly piece out the way and then just keep braiding down. Braid down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add in another curly piece. Again, closer to each other. It's like almost 1.5 inches. That's how much I'm spacing them. So you definitely want to make sure it's closer to each other. I'm gonna keep braiding down, and then I'll add another curly piece. Go ahead and just keep braiding down. And if you can tell, I was getting frustrated because the hair kept getting in my way. I should have had more clips around me, but I was too lazy to go grab them. But you're gonna go ahead and just braid. As you can see, I've added quite a couple of pieces, and you just I ended up getting frustrated. I put it in my mouth. But if you braid your own hair, you know sometimes it be like that. So I went ahead and just kept braiding down, and now we're towards the end, and I'm going to show you guys how I was adding the bottom curls. You're going to get one curl and put it on one side, get a second curl and do the same thing on the other side, so both pieces have curls on them, leaving the middle section with no curl. Then you're going to go ahead and braid all the way until you have barely any synthetic hair left, any of the braiding hair. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab just a little piece and tie the braid with it, just to make sure it's secure. Then I went ahead and sealed it with glue. You can leave it with that knot, but honestly, I never tie it too good, so I like to be fully sure that my braid is secure. I'm gonna go ahead and clip the curls. I'll do that piece, and then I'll come back to show you guys how all the hair looks. But I'm just gonna lift this up so you guys can see exactly how many pieces are on this. Yeah, that's how you want it. You want it really full. Honestly, I could have added another one, but that's pretty good. I'm gonna do the other side, and then I'll be back. Look at that. And this is before I dump it in the water. This is before I put it in hot water. Look how fluffy that hair is. Come on. Like, and then now I've dumped it in the hot water. Look at, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this hair. Look at the curl pattern. Look at the curl pattern. Look how light it looks. It looks light but full at the same time, which is what I love. And that's why I wanted less braids, because at this point, this could be a curly bust down. To maintain it, I use my conditioner and water mixture to just make sure I give the curls a little more pizzazz, and then I'm scrunching it up. And I just let my hair air dry. I don't put no extra stuff to it. Just water and conditioner for care. That's it. That's all. You can get away with a little spray if you want, but this is all I do to it. See, this is why human hair is so much better than synthetic. This is one of the pros. You can comb through it. Now I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the hair. I worry that I wasted the best of me on you, baby, you don't care. Sometimes I read no sense, this is hurting. Trying to make some similar change to me, a war in my mind. Trying to let go away, he was holding me.
Let me talk about how it was working with this hair. They did send me 3 bundles like you guys saw. I only ended up using 2 bundles and just a little bit of the 3rd bundle. This is actually the 18-inch. I ended up using the 22s, and this is how it came out. I am in love with this hair. Right now it's in its wet state. It's not really wet, a little dumb, but it gets bigger the more it dries, and it's really, really good. Like, I got so many compliments about this hair today. It is crazy. It's super soft. I've been combing through it. Like, look at this. Also, if you're new to this channel and you want to know exactly how I achieved this, I do have a video about me doing my boho braids. So if you want to go watch that, you can go ahead. I use the exact same method, just with human hair, and I made sure that these bottom ones were just a little bit longer. A couple things that I will say about this hair. It's very easy to use. Look how, like, Like, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, look at this. I get a lot of questions about what's the best place to get human hair, what's the best place to get human hair for boho braids, and ygwigs does not disappoint. Honestly, I did not know what to expect, but okay, ygwigs, okay. Like, I am so in love. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple ways on how I am styling this hair, and a little bit of maintenance and a few tips and tricks on how to maintain this hair. My first tip will be, when you're using human hair and boho braids, please don't use the mousse. Like, I know in my previous video I told you guys to use mousse. That's on synthetic hair. Don't use mousse on your human hair because it makes it crunchy. Like, see how soft this is? Just a little bit of conditioner and a little bit of water will last you a long way. You gotta make sure you are sleeping with your hair nice. Like, don't sleep like this. Obviously your hair is gonna get a mess, your hair is gonna get matted, your hair is gonna get tangled. A lot of people start complaining and saying their boho braids don't last them a week, they don't last 2 weeks, it's gonna get tangled. But you have to know that boho braids is a high maintenance hairstyle. If you're not taking care of it, it's gonna look bad quick. So make sure you're taking care of your hair, make sure it's hydrated, make sure you're combing through it. Don't wait for the tangles to get too much. Like, the hair can only do too much. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a few ways that I'm styling this hair, and then I'll show you guys how I style it to go to bed.
Everything is so tragic, and I can't wait to be out of love. I can't wait to be out of love. You're my everything. Without you I am nothing. I still cannot believe you're my. Even know how to trust. Me and you, it was magic, but everything is so tragic, and I can't wait to be out of love. I can't wait to be out of love. You're my everything. Without you I am nothing. I still cannot believe you're mine, you're mine. You are all that I need. Expectations exceed. I still cannot. I don't even know how to trust. Me and you, it was magic, but everything is so tragic, and I can't wait to be out of love. I can't wait to be out of love. You're my everything. Without you I am nothing. I still cannot believe you're mine, you're mine. You are all that I need. Expectations exceed. I still cannot. I don't even know how to trust. Magic, but everything is so tragic, and I can't wait to be out of love. I can't wait to be out of love. You're my everything. Without you I am nothing. I still cannot believe you're mine, you're mine. You are all that I need. Expectations exceed. I still cannot be.
Okay, my loves, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will make sure the link for this hair is down below with the exact hair that I used and the website ygwigs, so you can go choose. They have a lot of textures on the website, a lot of colors, as you can see here. So whatever you want, it works for you. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, chérie.
Okay, if you're feeling that hair. Okay, you feel